up, folks? Making another one. Now, this one is to get in a woman's head. Or should I say control her. And this is where a lot of things come into play if you really want to have a woman's mind. Because as you know what you say, I'll have your mind, body, and soul. That's a true thing what you need to have with a woman. And what you want to accomplish. And this is where I always say balance. Everything in the world has to be balanced. And you basically have to balance out the act of what you're doing. Because one thing I've learned over the years and been taught from other people is that you cannot tell a grown motherfucker what to do. You cannot tell no grown motherfucker what to do. That's just how life is. Now, women, as they say, are a weaker vessel. And they're to be guided. And the only person that's strong enough to guide a woman is a man. Ain't no other lesbian dyke bitch could guide another woman. That's some fucking fairy tale unicorn bullshit. No woman could lead another woman. That's some dumb shit. Come on now. Women don't even like each other like that. So why the fuck would a lesbian group or a couple fucking like be guiding one another? That shit, they're both mentally weak. So that shit don't work. But anyways, that was all talking. But back to what I was saying is, like, when you're trying to get a woman's mind, sometimes you have to play into her bullshit. Meaning you have to give her the high grounds at times. That's how I always play everything in my life. I will let someone think they're getting the better half of me, but they're really not, because I'm still in control of the whole situation. Whatever I do or say is gonna basically make the outcome of the situation how I want it to be. So, like, okay, let's say you and your girl or you and a chick is dating, and let's say she has a bad spending habit. Now, you can't just say, hey, baby, yo, you got a bad spending habit. I think you should cut back. No, you can't do it like that. You gotta fucking baby feed her little fucking treats. Meaning, you gotta be like, baby, man, I think we should start saving more money and stop spending less. You just gotta keep throwing little nuggets out like that to her. That's how you gotta do it. It took years for me to learn this shit, because I used to just be telling the bitch. I'm a real blunt motherfucker. If you haven't noticed, but I'm real blunt with it. But with a woman, I had to tone this shit down, because my bluntness is too much for this shit. But anyways, I had to tone this shit down. It took me years to learn this shit, and time, and different trial and error through different women. I mean, most women like that. I just stay where the fuck on my mind, don't give a fuck. That they get attracted by that off me. Yeah, that's just one thing. I just stay where the fuck I want on my mind, don't give one fuck. They like that shit about me. But I had to learn this shit the hard way. You got to give them nuggets. Like, yeah, baby, like your chick spends a lot of money. Like, hey, baby, I think we should cut back on some stuff and start saving some more money so we could advance our goal. If y'all got a goal, and you just keep throwing it in there, here and there, maybe a couple times a week, next week, a few days. You just keep throwing it in her ear, and then eventually she's gonna come out and say, you know what? She's gonna say, you know what? I think we should start saving money and cutting back. And then when she says it, that's when you know you got her, because now you're in control. So once you continue doing that, that's how you be able to change her way. You got to make it feel like she came up with the idea, because if you're the one that keeps coming up with everything, she ain't rocking with that shit. So the way you have to get and keep staying in control, you just got to keep throwing nuggets out there like that. Like, yeah, we should be saving money more. We should cut back here. Maybe we shouldn't go out as much. You got to be doing that type of fuck shit in order for you to get control of her. And that's when she's going to come out with a brilliant idea saying, you know what, baby? We should start saving more money. And in your head, you should be like, damn, bitch, that's what I've been trying to tell you all this goddamn time. But you're like, you know what, baby? You're right. So that's going to make her feel good. That's going to boost her ego up, because she's going to think she came up with the idea, but really you did. And that's how you stay in control. You're the one that came up with it. So you're the one in control. Remember that now. After all those times you've been passing those nuggets and saying in her ear and all that shit, it finally makes sense to her. I don't know why it's like that with women, but sometimes shit just take a lot longer to click in their head. I don't know why the fuck. But that's how you stay in control of a woman's mind. You gotta do shit like that. And you still gotta have a balance. Sometimes You gotta ignore her sometimes too. You gotta fucking, you can't go out with her all the time. Sometimes you just gotta look, me and my boys gonna hang out this weekend. You gotta do that shit sometime. Because that's gonna make her, oh man, she's gonna try to start doing more shit to get your attention. Meaning, she might start arguing with you a bit more, some bullshit. She might also who knows, might even dress more sexier so you want to spend more time with her. She's gonna do a little dumb shit to get your attention more because you're hanging out with her or whatnot. I mean, it's so complex of how to get a woman's mind, but it's just simple shit like that will do it. Dumb shit like that. Sometimes you just gotta ignore her. Sometimes you just gotta say shit to make her upset. It's all a mind game. Like, it's all about psychiatric. Like, that's what it's really about. I don't know how your mouthpiece is, so I can't really say. But it's something you got to figure out what works for you, because what I'm saying could work for me, but it might not work for you. So you have to figure out what works for you. That's why I said it took me time to figure this out. Trial and error. I tried on different women, and that's how I figure out what worked for me. Now, some of this could work for you. I'm not saying it can't, but I tell you one thing that's guaranteed is the money thing. If you keep giving her little nuggets of shit, she's eventually it's gonna click in her head, and she's like, damn, you know what, baby? We should start be cutting back here. Maybe we shouldn't be going out this much. Maybe we need to spend more time. Maybe we need to start talking about some shit that'll make a relationship better. You gotta fucking initiate it by throwing little nuggets in her head, so she'll keep thinking about it, and eventually she's gonna come up with a bright idea, thinking she came up with a bright idea, but really you did. You were just fucking preaching it. Like, why do you think pastors fucking always fucking the whole fucking congregation? Well, at least the women, at least. Well, I can't say just the women. They fucking the men too, so you gotta watch out for that shit. But yeah, they freaking keep giving the pastor keeps giving their congregation little nuggets here and there. Probably have a little one-on-one sessions here and there. And then guess what? Eventually it clicks. And she's going to like, wow, you're so smart. You're so bright. This and that. How come I never thought of this? Or she'll come back later and say, oh, yeah. The same shit you just preached to her about a couple weeks ago. Now the bitch is thinking like she invented it. And then she's going to start fucking feeling good. And then she's probably going to drop the draws for the pastor and etc. I mean, this shit is like kind of a complex thing to talk about. And, oh, shit, this bitch trying to hit my shit. God damn. But yeah. It's a little complex thing. It's something you gotta try. It's trial and error, basically. You just gotta try with different women and see what will work, and you find out what works for you. And once you have it down pat, you'll be able to control a woman's mind. It's not something you're just gonna learn overnight, just like anything in life. You're not just gonna learn this overnight. But this video kind of long, which I wasn't trying to do. But all right, I'll holler at y'all. Keep pushing. Peace.